Hello, today we're getting our first look at the sword pool for the Decathlon finals. So let's see what we got. So this is the sealed pool that everybody's playing with the same cards. Let's just look through the colours. It's definitely looking like it's more of a cube style pool rather than a kind of lower power. A lot of cube cards. So if we break it down by colour, white has a lot of cheap creatures. Looking at kind of an aggro deck. Topping out the curve with Sanctuary Warden and Angel of Sanctions. So yeah, the kind of typical Boros aggro it looks like. Some kind of Convoke deck or counter-based deck in Celestia. Go through and look at the blue, some artifact stuff, and so the Azorius spells could work as well. Quite a few counters. Some stuff for the Is It Spells deck. There's a Coma in the pool. Green's got some good stuff as well. Some self-mill stuff in black. Doesn't look like there's so much of the sacrifice theme, which is what I normally like playing in black. A lot of zombie stuff. Between Liliana's Mastery, Dark Salvation, it's quite similar to the zombie deck that I used to play in the old Magic Deals. I'm not that excited about the black as a main colour. Some of the splashes with stuff like Olivia Boldarin could be good. Red's got some combat tricks. Some cheap removal. So I'm thinking maybe wanting to play some of these big creatures and then bring them back with stuff like Olivia. And green, we have lots of counter-themed stuff. Yeah, some pretty strong cheap cards in green. Stuff like the Ooze, which could shut down that that graveyard recursion deck pretty handily. Chatterfang. Yeah, I think a green black counters deck could work pretty well. Some fixing as well. What do we have all together in the fixing? A couple for each colour combination basically. So yeah, it definitely looks like there's options for pretty much any kind of build, or like any colour combination. So if we, for example, look at say a Boros aggro deck, something like this I think would be the aggro build. I don't know if the aggro deck is a red splashing white or a white splashing red. So this is mainly white. This one I think I would probably want to go more heavily into one colour, so maybe dropping some stuff like Beat of Resistance and Belarus Stance, say, putting in, because there's not really any other white cards that we'd want to, maybe Sanctuary Warden. So we did what I was just suggesting, put in like Ox and Krenko. That would give us pretty much even split. So yeah, I think white splashing red is probably the go with this aggro deck. So most of the red is removal or stuff that can play well later as well. Could probably chuck in a Sanctuary Warden, maybe a dropping a land. So yeah, that looks like a kind of decent aggro deck. Or if we dump everything, look at the green-black I really like this green deck, because pretty much none of these green cards that I wouldn't want to play. Maybe the problem with the green is it's not having enough cards in it. This works well with counters. That does as well. Well, actually we don't have any lands here, so we only need 3 more cards in this deck. Yeah, I guess I would want to play something like that, and then maybe split like an Olivia Voldaren. Crit Breaker is probably okay. Yeah, I think I would look at something like that for the green-black Counters deck. Enough cheap stuff to hold out against the aggro, but then topping out with some fat creatures and a bit of recycling for value. I think I actually prefer this to the Boros deck, so it would probably be something like this that I would play. Probably Platinum Angel and the Simulacrum could work well in that green deck as well. So yeah, that's it for the stream for now. Thanks for joining, and hope you enjoy playing in this event if you're competing in the finals.